An accused killer returned to court today as the schedule for his trial begins to come together.
Now, Kyle Flack is charged in a brutal quadruple murder at a farmhouse in Ottawa back in May. Garrett Hake was in the courtroom today.
The wait for justice in those 4 murders just got a little bit longer as a judge today decided that preliminary hearings for Kyle Flack won't begin until February of 2014. Back in court today, the man accused of murdering 3 friends and an 18-month-old girl once again had nothing to say for himself. But loved ones of the victims had plenty.
Kyle Flack disgusts me, and I think the penalty is what he needs. Or sit there for the rest of his life and think about it each day.
Across the courtroom, a top lawyer for the state brought in to help try a case that could bring the death penalty. Flack's lawyer, too, is a death penalty specialist from Topeka, who today argued the state should not be allowed to test DNA on 13 pieces of evidence from the crime scene. The state hasn't said whether it plans to pursue the death penalty if it convicts Flack, but some of the victims' friends said they hope it does.
I believe he needs the death penalty. Now, I know Kyle Flack family can't help what Kyle's done, but something's wrong with the individual when they can do that to 3 adults and a baby.
Andy Helm, who was friends with both Flack and the victim, said he doesn't expect his former friend to plead guilty or to go down without a fight.
I think he's going to take it all the way because the type of guy he is, you know.
The case has gripped this small town for 2 months. In early May, Andrew Stout, Stephen White, and Kaylee Bailey were all found dead on a farmhouse near Ottawa. 3 days later, police arrested Flack and charged him with 4 counts of murder, and later that same week discovered the 4th body, that of 18-month-old Lana Bailey, in a creek in Osage County.
And it hit home. It hit home with a lot of people, and people just needed to leave to get home and hug their kids.
That sheriff told 41 Action News that the first week in this case was the hardest in his professional life, and now we know that case will continue in this town until at least next spring. In Ottawa, Garrett Hake, 41 Action News.